guys, I'm Rival. Welcome back to the channel. Here today, I'm showing the people what to do first inside of my faction. I know we are way into the WWE 2K24 lifespan, but believe it or not, there's a whole lot of people picking this game up, and that's why I'm making this video. I'm having interactions with people. I'm getting comments like, yo, just pick the game up, got it for free, PlayStation Plus. People have gotten the game for free in October and November, so I gotta make this video. The people need it. Now, the first thing you want to do, if you have not played a wrestling game in a very long time, do the Performance Center, play through these. After you get through them all, you get a Superstar Series 1 pack, in which here in November, it's not going to make much of a difference, but it's a free pack. You're going to learn the controls. Do the Performance Center first, and then we can hop inside of my faction, because now you know the controls. But what do you do first inside of my faction? My faction is a card collecting game mode. You're just trying to collect every card you can. Are you going to? Probably not, but you can collect some of your favorites and you can have fun throughout the game mode. I'm going to show you all of it. So the next screen you see, again, this is not going to matter too much now that it's November, but these are evolution cards, and strikers are my favorite class in the game, so I'm just going to go ahead and take the strikers. That is what I started off with. Start my year all the way back in March. That is what I did. So the first card we will see, we're going to see an evolution, Grayson Waller. And you know it's an evolution card because it has like that DNA looking thing over there. And we see two stacked on top of the emerald, which means he can go up 2 tiers. He goes to a sapphire and then goes up to a ruby. Our second one here, this will be for our women's division. And we're going to get a striker, Blair Davenport. Same thing with the evolution card. You see the DNA looking things there. Emerald, sapphire, ruby. She can go up to a ruby. And our third pack here, this is actually going to be a persona card. And persona cards were introduced this year in 2K24. They are brand spanking new to this game. If you don't know what a persona card is, oh, Xavier Woods might help us out. You've unlocked a new persona. These cards unlock new attires across the entire game. So this Sheamus 09 here, you unlock his character slot outside of my faction. So if you want to play my GM, play now, universe mode, you unlock that persona card. How many do we have here? Faction war tickets, baby. Okay. Now we need to name our faction. What are we going to do? Oh, hey now. That's what we're going to do. All right. We have our lineup screen. I mean, I really don't have any good cards, but let me just put in what I can. And then we're going to have a faction nameplate, faction wallpaper. You want these to look cool. Right now, I can't have them look too cool, but, well, we're just starting off. So that's how it's got to be. We also get a manager. We really don't have many options. Let's just go through that. All of these cards will have badges. Of course, the higher tiers are going to have more badges than these lower ones. These are not good badges at all, but you pay attention to that on a card. And then you also want to take a look at the paybacks. For example, Grayson Waller, right here, he's got Rage. Again, the better the card, the more badges they might have. For example, this 99 OVR Stone Cold Steve Austin. Look at all these badges. Look at the paybacks. He's got 2 of them. Resiliency, Move Thief. Just an example of a really good card here. They weren't looking cool on that account, but here on my main account, this is what it's looking like. Now, people online can see these things. The viewers can see these things. So I definitely want these things looking clean. And I think I have accomplished that. And take a look at my faction. Let's go. And if you are confused on the color of the badge, what does it even mean? You can click inside of challenges at any point in time. Click square, MFP guide. That will bring you to this screen. You see the top level, level 4. That is the pretty gold, yellow badge there with the blue ribbon. The level 3, 2, and 1. Level 4 is the highest badge. It also shows you match bonuses here. And the match actions, these are actually really important because inside of Proving Grounds, inside of live events, you might have to get 90 my faction points before getting the W. And that's going to tie in to what class you're using, and then you can kind of refer back into this. But even inside the match, you can pause at any point and it'll show you everything there. Now that I explained all that, what do you do first inside of my faction? It can be a little overwhelming. We got live events, faction wars, weekly towers, proving grounds, rank play, quick play. Where do you even start? I'll tell you where you start. You want to type in the locker code War Games. If you have not plugged this in yet, you do have until November 25th. You want to go ahead and do this. And I'm going to do it right now just to show you guys. Type that bad boy in, War Games. And then I'm going to type in one more because I just showed you my situation with my manager. I really don't have one yet. So free agent cards, those are loan cards. I can only use this Liv Morgan for one match. Not a fan of that card. I don't like loan cards, but is what it is. We get some free virtual currency. We get a free pack. I want to get a leg up in this game mode right away. I just showed you my manager. I have a damn bronze. That is not going to do anything. So I'm going to type this bad boy in. He sees you. 2K24. I'm going to pick up an awesome looking manager. Check this out. We cracked this bad boy open. You can find that under unopened packs. We flip it over, we get a really, really cool looking manager card, and you can see there, it hits so many more attributes. A +9 on special, arm power, finisher, strike reversal, grapple reversal, power submission offense, and grapple offense. A really good manager to start with. While I'm here, let me open up the Singlet Supreme 2 that I got from the War Games locker code. We type that bad boy in. Anything good? No. But maybe you have better luck. Again, I do have all of these here from having this season pass. I guess even on a different account, I can get all of them. That's interesting. If you don't have the season pass, don't worry about it. You don't need it. You're still going to pick up some good cards. Now we click on challenges really quick. We have daily challenges, intro challenges, lifetime challenges. It's not much, but you know, it adds up to something. We get some MFP, we get some tokens, and just a bunch of stuff to do here. So take a peek in there. Now we move on in this video. I do have to explain a few things first. For example, the 3 forms of currencies, the tokens, the MyFACTION points, the virtual currency. The virtual currency, you got to pay the big bucks for that. A little pricey, man. It is a little pricey. For the tokens, we do have a token market. You can use these to unlock cards inside of here. Honestly, if you can't keep up with this, because, well, it's already November, I don't know how you would get the tokens to get all the way up here. So I wouldn't worry about that too much. The cards aren't that great anyways. They're free cards. They're okay cards, but they're not great. And then the MyFACTION points. You can spend those inside the card market. Card market is new this year. It is really expensive, but I love that it is here. For the virtual currency, it goes down over time. As far as the MyFACTION points go, that stays the same. And of course, we have the packs. If you have played any Ultimate Team game mode, whether it be Madden, MLB The Show, NHL, NBA, 2K, My Team, you know the packs. You know all about the packs. The packs can be fun. They can also be really, really disappointing because you're not guaranteed anything. You can open these and not get a damn thing. You might not even pick up a promo card because we have Superstar Series cards in here. So just know the risk. If you go in and you save up all the MyFACTION points in the open packs, you're not guaranteed anything. So just a heads up on that. Are they risky? Yes, but if you can hop into this game mode and open up some of these packs right away, look at what you can get. Yes, you are not guaranteed a Wolfpack card, but I have a good feeling that you'll at least pick up one of them. I mean, we have a 99 Galaxy Opal in here. We got 3 different pink diamonds, 2 diamonds. This is a pretty good pack, and by the time you're watching this video, there might be a better pack inside of the pack store. We take a look at the last one, Alter Ego. Some really good cards inside of here, too. Now, we're probably already at the 6 or 7 minute mark of this video. I do apologize. It's going to be a longer one, but that is because there is so much to go over inside of MyFACTION, and I want to get people caught up to speed on this game mode, man, especially with the new game coming out, get you guys ready for 2K25. I was just talking about MyFACTION points. Is there a method? Is there a way to earn MyFACTION points? You're playing matches over and over, so as you make your way through MyFACTION, the MFP is going to go up a little. This is the match to do. Are you going to get rich quick? No, hell no. It's a grind, man. I'll be upfront about it. Woo! It's a grind. Week 25, match 5, this 6-man tag. I have nightmares about it, really. I have nightmares about it, but the method's there. If you just want to play it over and over, the method is there. It ain't easy, though. All right, that was kind of a lot to explain, but now we can finally hop into what we're actually doing first inside this game mode. So without a doubt, man, I think you got to do weekly towers. You got to pair that up with live events. I'm going to start with the weekly towers, and especially if you're new. I showed you the performance center in the very beginning of the video for a reason. I'm trying to get you guys to learn the controls. I don't want you hopping in here and being all frustrated because you can't beat match 1 of weekly towers. So learn the buttons first, and then I would hop into weekly towers. Now I am pointing you here too because weekly towers, the easiest match to do inside of MyFACTION, just difficulty wise. These are not difficult at all if we're comparing to everything else inside of the game mode. So every week we'll have 5 matches. We get a new week every single Monday. You do have to start at week 1. So if you're just picking the game up, this is why MyFACTION could be a little overwhelming. If you're just hopping in, Week 41 it goes to. So you're going to have over 200 matches available. You are going to be picking up some MyFACTION points, some cards. Like, look at this. You got a pink diamond Finn Balor. I think if you're just picking the game up, that's a pretty good card. You're also going to get some packs to have some fun with. You get a Roxy here. Mentioned the packs, the MFP. You get a whole lot. While doing your weekly towers, you want to keep an eye on the live events. The reason you want to keep an eye on it, these are time-based. These go away after the timer hits 0. Sometimes we get an encore, but that is not a guarantee. For example, here, encore Slim Jim Stomp Out. You get a Persona card for free. This is a great deal. If you're seeing this video right away, you have not done this, go do this immediately. While I'm scrolling through these, you probably noticed card requirements. That is a big thing in MyFACTION. A lot of people hate it, but quite frankly, it's something that's not going to go away because they want you to collect these cards. They want you to give that extra effort, to give that extra buck even, to get these cards, right? That's just how it is. But sometimes you get lucky, like November Smash and Stash, no card requirement, the Encore. Slim Jim Stomp Out for the Persona card, no card requirement. But the rest of these will have card requirements. And sometimes there's a domino effect. If you don't have the Bash and Berlin Cody, you can't get the Gunther, and you need that Gunther to get the Liv Morgan to get the Nia Jax, that Nia Jax to get the Galaxy Opal. So sometimes, it's worth saving some MyFACTION points and getting that one card so you can go out and get, 5 more. Sometimes we will see rule changes. This one superstar modifier, 3 match stipulations. What does that even mean? We go to match stipulations. For this one, the lights in the arena have gone dark, the HUD is not visible, and superstars have unlimited stamina. Keep an eye on that. Also, modifiers. It looks like the player 2 card is going to start with 1 finisher. And then sometimes they really do us dirty. They'll start with a signature and 3 finishers. That's tough. And just for the people who've been playing all year, yeah, man, the card market is way too much. If you're new to MyFACTION, you're going to find that out. We need some adjusting on this for real, but the card market is there at least. We didn't even have the card market in 2K23, so the fact we got it this year, 2K24, very happy about it, but it is overpriced for real. So I mentioned weekly towers, live events. If you feel like you have a good grasp on that, you want to try something else, try out Faction Wars. I should make another Faction War tutorial because the last one I did was day 1 of the game, and well, some things have changed. Now you do need a Faction War ticket to enter a run. I thought that was a mistake, but you know what? Is what it is at this point, right? So we have rotating cards. These cards are actually viewed as on sale. So you want to try and pick these up immediately. If you have the Faction War credits to pay 6,000 for a diamond, I would get these right away because on the 1st of every month, we get new rotating cards and the current ones will move down to permanent. And you see the price of a diamond, usually it's 8,000, not 6,000. So again, these are on sale. We have unlockable bosses. You have to see them at the end of a stage in a boss battle. Once you face the Judgment Day in a boss battle, you beat them. They unlock in the store, but it's not like you unlock them and then you can use them right away. What you have to do is you have to keep playing Faction Wars. Let's save up the Faction War credits. Once you unlock them, then you can pay the Faction War credits. So like Dirty Dom, 10,000, Finn Balor, 10,000. That is a little pricey. If you want to earn the maximum amount of credits and make the 10,000 a little easier to get to, you get credit rarity bonuses. The higher tier, the higher Faction War credits you get. So if you can get some Galaxy Opals, some pink diamonds, some diamonds in your lineup, that's going to help you out and it's going to help you save for those cards. And I know the examples I just showed a little expensive, but let me bring you down to the rubies. Stone Cold Steve Austin, 1997. A very good card that I got immediately. He's only 5,000. Becky Lynch, only 5,000. John Cena, The Rock, Trish, Yokozuna, Bailey. There are some really good cards here for the 5,000, and maybe you want to start with unlocking those. Up to you. So you're going to play through weekly towers while mixing in those live events because it's time limited. Check out Faction Wars. You might want to play more Faction Wars than weekly towers. That's really up to you. Now, we got to talk about Proving Grounds, and I'm mentioning Proving Grounds after what's already been talked about because this is the hardest thing inside of MyFACTION. I think it's the most challenging. We take a look at match 1. You're going to start off against just some bad cards, but if you have not played this game in a while, if you really don't know the controls, it's going to be a little difficult. The reason, you have to play on Legendary. If you play on Legendary, you unlock those 3 medals above my webcam. You want to play on Legendary because that is how you're going to earn all of the 3rd challenge rewards. You need to earn the 15 medals. You can't see it because my webcam's in the way. You do have to earn the 15 medals to get the 3rd challenge done. This is only chapter 1, so the rewards, they're not looking like anything spectacular. But once you get down here, look at that, a Diamond Brawn Breaker, Singlet Supreme pack there, and then inside the tower, you get some more packs along the way, just like I showed you in Chapter 1, but they're just going to be better rewards than that, like a Superstar Series 1 at this point, an Emerald Tiffany Stratton, not the best, but just know you have better things coming along the way. So again, you want to play all 5 matches on Legendary, because after the 5 matches, if you complete those on Legendary, you have 15 medals, which means you can move on down. You can go to Wreckage, and then you can keep working on down. You can get the new chapter and just keep going. Now, if you are just picking the game up, yeah, it's going to be a little time consuming, right? You have over 200 matches in weeklies. Now you're trying to keep up with the time limited live events. And then you have 9 chapters. I'm honestly a little jealous you have so much to do. I already have this stuff done on my main account, but I'm a little jealous. I wish I had this much to do. And I can't move off of Proving Grounds without mentioning Proving Grounds is my favorite thing inside of MyFACTION. We have 9 chapters, and again, if you're just picking the game up, that is a lot, but man, I wish there was more. I wish we got a chapter every month. It is my favorite thing to do. Now, we got a couple more things here, but I have almost covered everything. We need to move on to ranked play. Now, this is online. You're facing real people here. If you don't want to face a CPU anymore, you can hop on ranked play. Now, ranked play, I actually really enjoy, man. I really enjoy this, but there's some things that I hate. I think they got some things to figure out when it comes to the RP, but if you like playing online, I think you will like ranked play. You're just going to have to accept you're not going to get those top rewards. That's really how I've come to terms with it. It sucks, but I like playing online. I like playing other humans, so, I put up with it. And then there is quick play. I just don't think that many people search quick play. Majority of people will be on the ranked play. What else do we have to cover? The collector's level, because this is a card collecting game mode. The more cards you collect, the higher up on the collector's level you go. And this is going to go all the way up to a 99 OVR Galaxy Opal, Stone Cold Steve Austin. You get some really good cards along the way. Some of my favorites, all the way down here. Player, this is totally realistic. He's got great badges. He's got resiliency as a payback. I use this card so much in the beginning of the game. And then you keep going. Gunther, honestly, I don't like in this game mode. I think it's his moveset. I don't know. EO Sky, one of my favorites. Even to this day, I can go online with this EO Sky and just kick ass. I can. Badges, looking as though that wet blanket badge, very cheesy. Resiliency as a payback. I did like the Seth freaking Rollins. That Asuka, still, I think, my favorite card in my women's division to this day. 960 cards. You see a Roman, you see a Finn. Really good stuff. If you're looking for a way to kind of just make that process a little faster, check out that card market. I talked about the card market earlier, but definitely the bronze cards, I think 100% worth buying out. They're only 970 MyFACTION points, or the 880 virtual currency. But me, myself, I just piled up the MyFACTION points, and I bought out all the bronze cards, and then I started working on some silvers, but definitely get those bronze because silvers go up to 4,700. I started with the Performance Center. Hey, if you don't know the controls, definitely check out the Performance Center. And then furthermore, check out Weekly Towers. Those are the easiest matches in the game. Learn the controls, learn all that before hopping into lives and Proving Grounds. But you do want to keep an eye. On live events because those are time limited, right? Also, those locker codes, punch those in. Challenges, check those out. The challenges aren't going to make a huge difference in your journey inside of MyFACTION, but just check them out. And then while doing that, also check out the Faction Wars. I showed you some really good rubies you can unlock right away, or if you want to save up for the higher cards, you can also do that. Proving Grounds, the most difficult matches inside of MyFACTION. You got to play on that legendary difficulty. Again, if you don't know the controls, those bronzes are going to kick your ass. Trust me. I talked about ranked play. I like facing humans. I don't like facing the CPU all the time. I like the ranked play, but, those 99 OVR rewards, you ain't going to get them. Yeah, that is going to be it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Smash that thumbs up to put me over. Drop a comment below. Subscribe if you are new. And have those noties on. I pretty much daily upload MyFACTION. So if you want to keep up with the content, put those noties on. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace out.